in sum, what other ways that there are to counteract these critiques? The first thing I would say, Rahila, is if you sense, if you're actually facing somebody who's asking you about this, any particular issue, if the person is combative, if the person is angry, if you sense that the person is actually attacking in order to defame the Prophet ﷺ, to malign the deen, or to malign you, then I would just say you walk away. It's not I would say, Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala tells us, qalu salama, right? Like you just say peace and you just walk away. Like you don't engage with that kind of thing, because there's no benefit to be had through that kind of an interaction. And it could become very difficult for you, because that person is not going to put down their thing. They have a goal. They have, at least from what we can perceive based on their attitude, they have made the decision that they will not believe in Allah and that they are going to disobey Him. And for you to try and go through the trouble of trying to, fight that, you're just going to be bringing in the darkness that they have into the light of your heart. And I think if you, I don't know if you ever experienced this, but when you get into those kinds of debates, there's a darkness that comes.
It's very sad, though. It's also, though, difficult when these critiques are coming from Muslims. It's
even when they're coming from Muslims, I would say. Even when they're coming from Muslims. And I understand that pain. Like, look at who you're talking to, look at who your interlocutor is. If the person is someone who seems like they were sincere, if they're angry, they're combative, just don't engage, don't get into it. If they are sincere, if you feel even any level of like they want to sort of get it, they might be hurt, they might be upset, encourage them to find out. If you have the answer, if you are comfortable answering, if it's a hijab question, or if it's a salah question, or if it's a polygamy question, and you already get those answers and you don't have an issue with them, explain it, explain it from your heart, say Bismillah, and you tell what you can, right? And if you don't know the answer, if it's something that it's something more sensitive for you, that you yourself are struggling with, and we all struggle with things. That's not a problem. Encourage them to seek the answer from those who know, and have yourself go out and seek. Sometimes that person has come not for you to give them the answer, but for Allah to tell you, Rahila, you should seek this answer. Because if something stirs in your heart about that question, it might be a sign from Allah that I want you to submit to me in this point that you're having trouble with. And so find out how you can do that. And you can do it. The main thing is that trust, having that trust, having aspiration of wanting to improve your iman, and having that trust in Allah that you can do it. And how do you do it? You do it through the Quran and the Sunnah. How do you access the Quran and the Sunnah? Through the inheritors of the Prophet, through the ulama, right? You seek knowledge. And there's so many avenues. There's so many ways now for us to be able to find out.